Well, thanks, Jody, for coming over today to have a tea party.
Well, I wouldn't miss it for anything. We have such fun when we're together.
We do.
And I remember we went someplace last month. Do you remember?
We did. We went to Logan, Utah for the Kimberbell Academy so that we could bring new projects back to our customers.
And what did we get to do?
We got to make new projects on
The Viking, which
Yes.
we have not sewn on before. So if anybody is thinking about buying a new machine, that Viking was pretty sweet. We had a great time with it. But we had a better time learning new projects.
with a new vendor we haven't tried before. So we got to make some of these things here that we would like to show you.
We did these were in the hoop projects, and this is the Christmas tree one that we did. It's a banner. You want to tell them about this one?
That was I forget what they called it.
And again, it's a zippered clutch, but it was a little bit different technique because it's kind of how you do
folded
this is
fabric.
It's folded fabric, and we have never taught that way in the store. So it was kind of an interesting technique for us to learn. So we had fun with this one. And then we did a bag for
cinch
the
bag.
fall, and it's to hold your little kids' treats in them. And again, this had a different technique for putting on ribbons to cinch this, because we had never done this way
Yeah,
before either.
That was new thing. And they have cute little
ribbon packages. So that you get these ribbons, and this is what we used on this. So when you want to buy the kids, these are available as an add-on, and they come together.
And this is a sprinkles little project that we did that holds little 3x5 cards. All of these projects that we did are all out of various party themes that we're going to hold.
Yes, and the first one we're going to do,
Of
It's-
course.
of course, is we're going to do a tea party. And the date of the tea party is?
The tea party will be July 30th and 31st here at the Sacramento location. We will be doing some other ones hopefully in Santa Rosa fairly soon as we can get some dates lined up.
And how many projects are in that class?
There are 6 projects for each class, so we will do 3 each day. We have some new stuff to show you that we learned while we were at Kimberbell. The orange pop rulers were something that were new to both of us.
These are the coolest things, not only for the quilt projects that we will be introducing from Kimberbell, but if you're a quilter, you can square up your blocks, and there are all these different sizes, and what it is you take the size of the block you have, you center it, and you take your Ofra cutter and you just cut and cut. It has these little grooves down here so that you can actually get the whole corner. So these are the coolest things. We really enjoyed these. This is one of the coolest things that we found.
And they come in 2 sizes, in the square and the rectangular. So that was really interesting for different shapes and sizes that you want to do. We will have a demonstration on this at our tea party event.
Mm-hmm. And we're also hoping to do a video so that you can remember how to do it from when you take the class and you forget. It'll be a little brush up for you.
And when we do the events, all of your projects will come in a little bag with all your projects, your fabric, everything you need for the 2-day event that we do.
All the instructions also in there, and there's also a guide so that you know which fabric goes with which kit and what size it is. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful way to show people how to, whoops, I should have pulled one out.
Right here.
This is what they look like. And this is the dimensions and the fabrics that come with your kit, and all you have to do is line up your piece of fabric, and you know that that's the piece that you're going to use. So there's no confusion, and you don't have to worry about sticky labels falling off or the goo on the back of the sticky label sticking to them. There's no sticking involved. But they all come kitted in these great bags. So I have to say, Dara and I were really impressed with that. We got these really cool bags.
And we're excited for you to get them too. In addition to the tea party, in August for our new fall social, in the morning of that class, we are going to do a bag similar to this one here. Now, this one is out of the
Star Spangled
Celebration, which is a one-day event, and we will hold this at a later date. But you will do a bag. The one we do for the social will have a bicycle on it, and it looks like this, and this is the directions that come with it.
And on this one, all you have to do is bring your USB stick, and we will load the design on it for you. And then Dara and I will walk you through the class.
Yes.
And when you get done, we have a couple of different, it also shows you how to finish off your bag. But Dara and I have been playing around with it, so we've done a couple of different linings.
Oh.
So Dara has lined hers with polka dots.
Because I like Minnie Mouse.
And mine is at home with a zipper, and I'm going to show you how to do a flat bottom. So I didn't bring mine today.
And I also use the serger with the wave stitch for my pocket. That is hard to see, but across the top of the pocket here is the wave stitch so that you can see different ways to do this. The bag that we'll do in class, we are not going to include the lining, but you can take it home and do that. I finished mine after we finished our class too. So, but we know that we're going to have fun and do some amazing things.
Absolutely. And we have a lot of fun things coming up in the fall that Dara and I have been putting together. So when we have our social on August 17th, we will be kind of debuting all of the new items that we're going to be doing for the fall. And you know, since I love Halloween, we're doing some Halloween ones, aren't we, Dara?
Yes, we are. We're going to do that on a monthly. Didn't we decide on a month?
Yes.
We're doing that on a monthly project.
Kimberbell has an absolutely darling quilt in the hoop that is, we were just blown away when we got to see it. We got to preview it last month. And if you go to Kimberbell online right now, you can see with the Halloween, it's Broomhilda is the name of it.
Broomhilda's Bakery.
Yeah, and Dara and I are going to break it down to where we could do it as a monthly project. And it's going to be so cute. We do have the fabric coming in, and we'll be doing the kits for it. So all you'll have to do is just sign up.
Oh, and what you need to know about any of the events that you come to with us. We will provide, well, Kimberbell's going to provide the kits. It's going to be part of the program. Mm-hmm. But you need to bring your favorite sewing supplies. So this is my to-go bag. Anytime I go to class, this hangs on the back of my sewing room door, and it has all of the supplies that I need for class so that I don't have to take it out of my regular stash in my sewing center. So I have Wonder Clips. I have one of my favorite scissors. Oh, another pair of scissors. I have tissues, because you always need tissues, because you never know what's going to happen. A notepad. What else do we need to have?
We actually used some sewing thread last time, needle and sewing thread.
Needle and sewing thread. Oh, I have my needles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I have thread in here somewhere. My blue pen. Oh, marking pens. You might need some marking pencils or pens. So I have one of my little marking pens.
So just so that you understand, when we do a 2-day event, your price includes your kit and your thread. And what Dara is showing you, these are just extra things that you might want to bring along for your class, just to make it a little bit easier. So, I mean, everybody feels a little bit more comfortable with their own tools, and they know what they like to use. But everything else is going to be provided. Our stabilizers are going to be there. Our kits are going to have our fabrics in them. And
you will need to bring your own machine. However, if you would like to sample one of our newest machines, the Brother 3600, then we will have those available. You do need a 5x7 and a 6x10 hoop for all of the projects that Kimberbell does. And included in that, we will have a pop-up shop so that you too can shop some of the things that we shopped. So,
Yes.
so we brought back some of the things because we couldn't wait for the pop-up shop. So we brought back some CDs. I'm actually going to, I always tell my classes I don't quilt yet. Well, I found a quilt I need to do.
This
because
is what she's gonna
I
do.
like hearts, and they happen to have all the fabric cut because I have a horrible time picking out fabric. So they had the kit all set up, and then I had to buy the book that would tell me how to put the kit together. So this will probably be my first quilt project because I really like In the Hoop project, so I don't have to plan anything.
And this was so cute that I bought one, so it's going to be a competition. Who gets it done first?
Oh, and the other one I have, but I don't plan to do the whole quilt on this one, but this one was one of my favorites, so.
This is what we were talking about. There's a Halloween one, and it's all done in the hoop.
And it has just been released this month, so that's why we don't have that project yet. It is on order, and we will have it. In addition, on the Broomhilda's Bakery, they also have an embellishment kit that you can buy, and we have ordered some of those to go with the kit. But this is Hello Sunshine. It has the bicycle. It has a tandem bicycle, which is what we're going to put on the bag for the social event. So those are just some of the things that we have for the tea party. So we welcome you to come to our tea party and spend some time with your girlfriends and friends that you have met at sewing, like Jody and I did. We met at an event here at Meissner, and
We've been hanging out ever since.
and now the store's in trouble.
Yes, because we're going to have some surprises up our sleeves. We've already been planning some really fun stuff, different than what we've seen in the past, just because we've been given the green light.
They let us out unsupervised, which you guys know if you have seen the previous Facebook page. But when we go out unsupervised and then we chat,
Yeah.
we have fun.
Yeah. And we come and share our ideas, and sometimes we get really nice and we just smile and go with it anyway. So we plan to make our events fun, learning experience, sharing with
We
a
never
girlfriend.
have fun.
No, yeah, we don't.
So you have to
But
be
it's-
serious when you come to our class and be ready to sew and no fun.
Yeah, no. Anybody who has taken a class from us knows that's not true. But we're looking forward to people joining us because we
Yes.
do have fun.
And thank you, and please join our tea party on July 30th and 31st.
Thank you.